Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Louise from Louise's Lifestyle. This is probably going to be the last time I'll be filming from the top of the roof here in Gulshan, Dhaka, where I'm staying with relatives of my husband, and I'm just having a walk around looking at the trees that are flowering and fruiting. This is a mango behind me. You can see it's already got little mangoes on it, little baby mangoes. A lot of these will fall off because they'll have monsoons coming soon. It's really hot here. I think by the end of the week it's going to be 37 degrees, which is about 100 degrees. It's about 94 Fahrenheit. And this is just in the morning. You know, it gets hotter as the day goes on. But it's great for tropical plants. That's what they need. They need lots of sun. So things that looked a little bit sickly are starting to come back to life. I'll just flip the camera around and you can have a look with me. There's this jujube that they were going to cut down because it looked dead, but in fact you can see it's got new growth coming, so it will be spared. There's lots of new growth appearing, a little bit slow, but hopefully it will bear fruit and bear flowers and fruit. That's the jujube that's coming back to life. I don't know what that plant was. Oh, it's a moringa, I think. And there's a crow that's come to say hello. They're always here in the morning, having a nosy. And they're quite cheeky. Yeah, quite bold. I'll just have a walk down here and you can have a look with me at what else is in flower. There's another of my late brother-in-law's mango trees. He's got them in these big oil drums, and I've asked the gardener to give them lots of fertiliser. So we bought fertiliser, and he's been giving them regular feeds, and you can see it's absolutely covered in flowers. It is important to fertilise container grown, obviously, because they don't get the nutrients from anywhere else. There's a Shini Champa banana tree, and this is a small, I think it's a lime, I think they call it Kagzi Lebu. It's got small leaves, it's quite thorny, it does need a bit of a prune. It's not flowered as yet. And this is the Jamrul or Java plum, and it's covered in flowers and buds. I think there'll be a bumper crop for these unless the birds get to them first. The lovely flowers on that. So Jamoon or Java plum, Syzygium, I think Cumini, I think it is. No, it's not Syzygium Cumini, I forget the name of this one. It's one of those in that family. Another citrus, I think this is also a lime. And another citrus here. I'll just walk back down here. It's not too bad, it's not actually 97 degrees yet. I mean 37 degrees yet, but it will be by the end of this week. It's probably about 34 to 35 degrees, and that's what they call spring weather here. So there's the mango that I just showed you. Don't know what variety this is, and this, I'd love to get a cutting of this. I don't know whether I should take a few branches, but this is a red leaf guava. It's got a lovely sort of coppery, bronzy foliage. I might take a couple of branches back, see if I can get them to root, or anybody who's good at rooting bare stems might want to have a go. If I bring back a few branches and see what happens. This is the star fruit or camranga, and it's getting some new growth on it. Brand new leaves there. And this is I think this is called malbog, and you can see there's little baby mangoes forming there. So they have lots of flowers, but you don't get as many mangoes. Particularly, I think that's because they're in containers. And this is a pomelo. It was a bit sickly, so it did have some bugs on it. So the gardener's given it a good spraying. I'll ask him to do that again and give it some more fertiliser. But it's looking a lot greener than it was. It was looking quite pale when I first came. There's nice new growth down there. So this is Zambura or pomelo, Citrus maximus. And this is another variety of mango. I forget the name the gardener said. It may come to me later. I'll add it in if I remember. It's not flowered as yet. Oh yes, it has. Not as much as the others. Got quite a big trunk on it. So in comparison to the size of the tree, if you look at the size of the container, mangoes don't really need big containers. What they do need is lots of fertiliser. So they need to be regularly fertilised. This is a henna tree, which they make the henna colouring out of, mendi. This is the moringa. It's full of leaves now. When I first came, it looked really bare, but now the greenery's appeared, making the tree look a lot healthier. And now I was told that this is a pomelo as well, although the leaves don't look the same. However, you know, I'm not the expert here. I've been told that this is a pomelo, although as I say, the leaves look very different from the larger leaf over there, but it's definitely a citrus. See lots of fruitlets forming. It's quite a substantial size, this tree. Could do with a prune, I think. And there you go. More chini champa, musa. Some banana trees. Nice healthy crop of bananas there. So when the old stump dies off, you get new plants growing up. See, this one's got two. So when this one's finished fruiting, it will die back, and then it should produce another banana. Now, they're not pups down there, they're just weeds. Another citrus. I don't know what type it is. It's got a bit of a bug infestation. And here we have another mango. So my late brother-in-law really liked his mangoes and had all these trees planted. Where they were young saplings when he got them, so they've grown really well. This is a pomegranate. Had lots of flowers that have dropped off. I think they were all male flowers. Hopefully the female flowers will take. This is the sapodilla. He's got a nice sapodilla fruit on there. This is a good sized tree. Again, they're all in these similar size oil drums. Suitable, you know, for rooftop gardening here. There are some other pots of plants here that belong to other people, so I won't go into those. But the main ones that I've shown you all belong to my late brother-in-law. His daughter lives here now, and so she's inherited all these plants, or trees I should say. So yeah, the last look round at the rooftop garden. I will miss it. And I'll miss the weather, the lovely hot weather. But as I say, it's getting a bit too hot now, so probably is the best time to go before it gets into the hundreds. It can get up to mid-40s here in Bangladesh during the really hot season, during the summer. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to be back in Manchester by Saturday, and hopefully my husband will get the treatment he needs over there. For those of you who don't know, he was rushed into hospital on the 2nd of March with fluid on his lungs, very bad condition, then suffered a heart attack whilst in hospital, and is now back home here just on full rest until we fly out on Friday. So I hope to see you all soon back in Manchester. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.